Fire. It's a force of nature that has been both a friend and foe to humanity since the dawn of time. It's the most basic element, a source of light and heat that has allowed civilizations to thrive. It can cook our food and keep us warm, bringing people together around its comforting glow. But fire can also turn destructive in an instant, transforming from a helpful tool to a raging inferno. It can engulf homes, businesses, and lives. Fire doesn't discriminate. It can strike anyone, anywhere. It can happen anywhere, anytime, often without warning, leaving devastation in its wake. That's why we need to be prepared. Preparation is our best defense against the unpredictable nature of fire. We need to protect ourselves, our loved ones, and our property from this ever-present danger. This means having a plan, installing safety equipment, and staying vigilant. One of the most effective ways to combat fire is with fire sprinklers. These systems are designed to detect and suppress fires before they can spread. These unsung heroes stand guard, ready to jump into action at a moment's notice, providing a crucial line of defense. They are the first line of defense against the devastating effects of fire, often stopping a blaze before it can cause significant damage. But how much do you really know about fire sprinklers? These devices are more than just pipes and nozzles. They are sophisticated systems designed to save lives. Let's dive in and learn how these ingenious devices can make all the difference in a fire emergency. Understanding their operation and importance can help us appreciate the silent guardians that protect us every day. The story of fire sprinklers begins in the early 1800s. Back then, fires were a common occurrence, often with tragic consequences. People were desperate for a solution, a way to stop fires before they could cause widespread damage. Enter the inventors, the tinkerers, the ones who dared to find a better way. One of the first effective sprinkler systems was invented by a British man named John Carey. His system used perforated pipes to spray water, a precursor to the modern sprinkler head. Later, American inventor Henry Parmalee patented an automatic sprinkler head that used a fusible link. This was a major breakthrough. It paved the way for the development of the reliable fire sprinkler systems we rely on today. A fire sprinkler might seem like a simple device, but don't let that fool you. It's a carefully engineered piece of technology. Each component plays a crucial role in ensuring it activates at the right time. At the heart of a fire sprinkler is the glass bulb, or fusible link. Think of it as a tiny sentinel on high alert. This small, heat-sensitive element is the key to the sprinkler's operation. It's filled with a liquid that expands rapidly when heated. When the temperature reaches a certain point, typically around 155 degrees Fahrenheit, the liquid shatters the glass bulb, or melts the fusible link. Now let's talk about how a fire sprinkler actually puts out a fire. Fire sprinklers are an essential part of modern fire safety systems, designed to detect and respond to fires quickly and efficiently. But how do they work? It's a fascinating combination of physics, engineering, and smart design. It's all about physics and a bit of clever engineering. Fire sprinklers are equipped with either a glass bulb filled with a heat-sensitive liquid, or a fusible link that melts at a specific temperature. These components are crucial in detecting the presence of a fire. When the glass bulb breaks or the fusible link melts, it releases the pressure holding back the water supply. This is a critical moment, as the system transitions from detection to action. The water is then forced through the sprinkler head, creating a spray pattern designed to extinguish or control the fire. The design of the sprinkler head ensures that the water is distributed evenly over the affected area, maximizing its effectiveness. Here's the important part. Only the sprinkler heads exposed to enough heat will activate. This selective activation is key to the system's efficiency and effectiveness. That's right, not all the sprinklers in a building go off at once, contrary to what you might see in the movies. This is a common misconception, but in reality, each sprinkler head operates independently. Targeting the source of the heat. This means that only the areas directly affected by the fire will be sprayed with water, preventing unnecessary water damage to other parts of the building. This localized approach minimizes water damage and ensures that water is used only where it's needed most. By containing the fire to a specific area, fire sprinklers not only protect property, but also save lives by giving occupants more time to evacuate safely. Section 5. Not all sprinklers are the same. When it comes to fire safety, the type of sprinkler system you choose can make a significant difference in the effectiveness of your fire protection strategy. Choosing the right system is crucial. It's not just about compliance with regulations, but also about ensuring the safety of the people and property you are protecting. Just like any other safety equipment, fire sprinklers come in different types to suit different needs. Each type has its own unique features and is designed to perform optimally in specific environments. The most common types are wet pipe systems, dry pipe systems, deluge systems, and pre-action systems. Each of these systems has distinct characteristics that make them suitable for different applications. Wet pipe systems are the most common and straightforward type. They are widely used in commercial and residential buildings due to their simplicity and reliability. As the name suggests, the pipes are always filled with water, ready to deploy at a moment's notice. This ensures a quick response in the event of a fire, minimizing damage and enhancing safety. Dry pipe systems, on the other hand, are used in areas where freezing temperatures are a concern. These systems are ideal for unheated buildings, parking garages, and cold storage facilities. The pipes are filled with pressurized air or nitrogen, and water is released only when a sprinkler head is activated. This design prevents the water from freezing in the pipes, ensuring the system remains functional even in cold conditions. Deluge systems are designed for high-hazard areas where fire suppression needs to be extremely rapid. These systems are commonly used in industrial facilities, chemical plants, and areas with flammable liquids. These systems have open sprinkler heads, and all sprinklers connected to the system activate simultaneously when a fire is detected. This ensures a swift and comprehensive response to suppress the fire quickly. Pre-action systems are a hybrid approach combining elements of both wet and dry pipe systems. They are often used in environments where accidental discharges could cause significant damage, such as data centers and museums. They offer an extra layer of protection against accidental discharges. The system requires a two-step process to activate, reducing the risk of false alarms and ensuring that water is only released when absolutely necessary. Section 6. Keeping your guardians ready. Installation and maintenance of sprinklers. Installing a fire sprinkler system is not a DIY project. It requires the expertise of qualified professionals who understand the codes and regulations specific to your area. They will assess your building's layout, occupancy, and hazard level to determine the most appropriate system design. Once the system is installed, regular maintenance is essential to ensure it remains in peak operating condition. This includes periodic inspections, testing, and replacement of any worn or damaged components. Think of it like getting your car serviced. A little preventative maintenance goes a long way in preventing bigger problems down the road. Section 7. Busting myths, the truth about fire sprinklers. There are a lot of misconceptions floating around about fire sprinklers. One of the most common myths is that sprinklers are prone to accidental activation, causing unnecessary water damage. In reality, the chances of a sprinkler activating accidentally are extremely slim. Another myth is that the water damage from sprinklers is worse than the damage caused by fire. This couldn't be further from the truth. Fire sprinklers are designed to suppress fires quickly, using a fraction of the water that firefighters would typically use. In most cases, the water damage from sprinklers is minimal compared to the devastation a fire would cause. Section 8. Sprinklers in action, real-life stories of protection. The life-saving impact of fire sprinklers is undeniable. Countless stories from around the world attest to their effectiveness in protecting lives and property. In one instance, a fire broke out in a high-rise apartment building. Thanks to the quick response of the sprinkler system, the fire was contained to a single unit, preventing a potential catastrophe. In another case, a fire ignited in a hotel room while the occupants were sleeping. The sprinklers activated, extinguishing the fire and alerting the occupants, who escaped unharmed. These are just a few examples of how fire sprinklers have made a real difference in the face of danger. Section 9. The future of fire safety, embracing sprinklers for a safer tomorrow. Fire sprinklers have come a long way since their invention centuries ago. Today, they are recognized as an indispensable component of fire safety in homes, businesses, and public spaces alike. As technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more sophisticated and efficient sprinkler systems in the future. But the most important step towards a safer future is awareness. By understanding the vital role that fire sprinklers play, we can help dispel myths and encourage their wider adoption. Let's embrace these life-saving devices and work together to create a world where fire tragedies are a thing of the past.